Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a great day. I hope you are protecting yourself in the sun and drinking lots of water. And so, if you're looking for a inexpensive way to add electrolytes to your water, just take a pinch of Redmond's um, real salt, or is it sea salt? But take a pinch of that, put that in your water bottle, shake it up real good. Boom, there you go. You got you some electrolyte water without getting the other brands that are out there that are full of sugar, because sugar in this Texas heat does not go hand in hand. So I want to quickly tell you all about the week I have had this week. So it has been full, it has been positive, and it has been productive. So you all know I am all about. I'm gonna say all about real estate, all about new construction. And so this week, um, I went out and I toured new communities and Alito, Joshua, and Cleburne, you all. So I went live from all of those communities. It was countless communities that I went live from, and I appreciate you all being live on those tours. And so, yes, you all. So let's get on into today's topic. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Black Pen Podcast. I'm Latosca Asberry, your favorite new construction home advocate and proud author of Home Sweet Home. Thank you so very much for tuning in to episode 52, you all. We are getting up there. We're almost up to 100. Thank you all so much. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to hit that like button. Thank you all so very much. So today, we're going to talk about when is it the right time to buy? And when I say buy, I mean, when is it the right time to buy into a new community? Should I buy in the early stages? Should I wait and see? Or should I wait until they are to the closeout phase of the community? So if you were wondering that, you are on the right channel. So if you have been dreaming of turning the key to your new front door, stay tuned. So let me give you a quick disclaimer. So I am licensed in the state of Texas. While my information is helpful and you can use it anywhere, this my information will be solely for buyers in Texas, but please feel free to take the information and see how true it is for your area. And so today's topic, we're going to break down the three stages you can buy in a new community. I was going to say new construction, new community. So one is being pre-selling, in the middle or mid build slash under construction, and close out. So let's figure out which stage is best for you and what you can expect at each stage. So we're going to start with pre-selling. So that's your early bird specials. So what is this? You're buying before the home is built. Often from plans or renderings. So what makes that great? What makes it great? You get the best prices. Dealers. Sorry about that, y'all. builders offer deals to early buyers. You get first pick. So you get to choose your lot, your model, and your features. But that depends on the builder that you choose. But if you're going in the pre-selling stage, you will have the advantage of choosing your lot, whether you want a regular lot or a premium lot. So know that those costs can vary. They can offer you customization options and what's to look out for. So it's pros and cons to everything. So you get all these great incentives, but here is the con. You'll have to wait longer to move in. You're going to be living with construction when you get there. And and it might be a little risk if your plans or layouts change. And again, these these y'all, I am lost for words. So these might vary from builder to builder. So let's say you want to move in the middle. So the community is like halfway done. Some of the homes is up. Some of the amenities are up, and some are still coming. So what's great about this is you can see real homes before buying. Still some choices. You still have some choices. Construction is still around in the neighborhood. And so let's give you the con, the noise, the mess, the best lots may be sold. Prices go up because they do. Now, from when you do in the early on stages, prices can be a little lower, but as they start building out, the prices can go up. So, should I buy in the close out phase? What is this? The neighborhood is nearly done. So, all the amenities is done. The houses are up. So, like 90% of the houses is up. They only have a handful, handful. And I have not been outside and I have not had a drink, y'all. I don't know why I'm tripping over my words. So they only, at this stage, they only have like a hand full of homes. And so, why is that a great option for you? You can move in, the home is finished and ready to go, no construction worries. You know what you want. Sometimes they can do price drops and um, incentives. And then the con is fewer choices on lots and features. And sometimes they can, like I said, raise that price a little bit versus when you coming in after they break uh, ground. So how should I decide? So ask yourself, how soon do I want or need to move? Do I want to customize my home or am I okay with what's available? Am I looking for the best price or the most convenience? How comfortable am I with waiting or living through a little construction? So, yes, you all. So I'm gonna use a community that I went and saw up in the Lido. So they only been there for about 3 months, and so everything is not out there. So the advertisement says this, but when you get out there, it's a few houses that are being built, but by them being so new, I mean, like groundbreaking new, the amenities are on their way. They have a let's see, it's a golf course coming out there, it's an elementary school that's coming out there. But when you go out there, you don't see no indication of these things. It's not like a sign says amenity center coming soon or anything like that. You just see the builder signs and you see the construction crew, you see the plumbers, you see, all the people that helps make a house, a home. And so that's what's considered like I kind of like to call it the pre-selling mode because they just got out there. But the pre-selling mode is when they don't even have a trailer out there. Nothing is out there but the side and a little bit of information. And, like I said, that can be a perfect time to buy at the pre-selling stage. You can wait a little bit till they get halfway done and they have more homes built out. The amenities should be there, but that's not always the case. And then at the closeout stage is another option because they lower the prices on the homes because they need to get those homes off the books very quickly. And so those are your three stages of when when you should go in there and buy. So I can't tell you when the best time to go in there and buy, but I'm giving you like the three uh, points that you can go in, which is pre-selling, um, in the middle, and um, close out. But I'm gonna give you a little secret. So as I was saying on all of my previous episodes, I am working on building relationships with community sales managers. And I asked the question, when is it the best time to buy into a new community? And I was told at the pre selling stage, you all. So, again, it is left upon you which stage you want to come into a new community, either the pre-selling, the middle, or the end. So let me go on here and give you some important buyer information. So it's understanding the broker services and reputation. So you know that we have had some changes, and now it is our standard practice to get the IABS forms. That's information about broker services and the buyer's rep agreement signed up front before taking clients out to look at homes, whether it's existing homes or new construction homes. So those forms clarify who works for whom, your rights as a buyer, and the professional fees. So do not let social media and media in general scare you, because in Texas, those are designed to protect you. And here's another form that not a lot of people talk about, and I wish they really would talk about it more often, and it is the termination of a buyer's representative. And, because buyers, you all are just leaving us without any notice, because I'm seeing the, like I said, I'm in these real estate Facebook groups, and, I see this countless times that buyers just drop off the face of the earth and they go and hire in another agent without terminating the other agent. And so that's why I made sure to put that in my book, Home Sweet New Home, on how to terminate an agent for whatever reason because it's so important, especially on the new construction side, because they do not amend their contracts. On the resale side, you can amend some contracts, but on the new construction side, they have the authority to make their own rules. And so if you put down realtor A and you change your mind in the middle of the transaction, realtor A still gets paid, but then you turn around and hired realtor B. And so, you have that right to terminate your agent. Just send them an email letting them know that you no longer need their services. And in return, they should send you the termination buyer's reputation. And you all both would sign that. They would list all the addresses that they have taken you to, and if there is any cancellation fees, you need to read that whole outline and have the conversation. So when you're having your first initial conversation with your real estate agent, just do not be afraid to talk about the compensation. Do not be afraid to talk about termination fees, because sometimes things just don't work out for whatever um, reason. And so the key point of this is to trust your agent as your advisor. They're here to guide you to the best deal and the safest process. The next important buyer's information: home inspections. Do not skip them, you all. Do not skip them. So always get a home inspection, even on a brand new home. And I know that you're going to tell yourself, well, the city comes out and inspect them. The builder has an inspector, but yeah, but it's your investment. You are that is your investment, that is your responsibility. And I recommend my clients for move-in ready homes to get two inspections, and that is two inspections, yes. That is at the final walkthrough, and then come back a year later before your builder warranty is up, to come out and have them to re-inspect to see if um, everything is working according to how it was working in the beginning. That don't mean go in there and tear up the walls and think they figure to make you a whole new wall. We just want to go in there and make sure everything is working like it is supposed to um, work. And then for my build jobs, I recommend at least three, and that's at the drywall, that's at the final walkthrough, and post closing. So that's at least three. I recommend that for the ones that's being built from the ground up. So even new homes can have surprises. So protect your investment. That's why it's so good to have a real estate agent by your side, because I was out um, in these real estate street, let's say new construction streets, and I heard a community sales manager say to someone, hey, because she thought that he was a real estate agent. He was like, no, I am the community sales manager. You can come directly to the source. Yeah, come directly to the source. We're going to come over here, get you approved for this home. You're going to get your keys, and I'm going to go on to the next family. But see, when you get a real estate agent, that is not the case. We're actually going to advocate advocate for you all, because it's not saying all, But some community sales managers are still telling buyers, you don't need a real estate agent. A um, you don't need a home inspection, and you do need those two things when you're dealing with new construction. Now, what we can't do is rewrite their contracts because we're not attorneys or lawyers. We cannot rewrite their contracts. And so it was this one particular builder. So, quick story, it was the one particular builder out in Georgia. So it wasn't down here I've heard it down here in Texas as well too. And they had told the buyers that they didn't need a real estate agent, they didn't need the home inspection. That they were the one-stop shop. You didn't need none of that. And then shortly after closing on their houses, they started having problems. The ceiling was coming in, water was leaking everywhere, and my whole entire time throughout that particular news segment was, did you hire an agent? Did you go and get a an inspection? And so apparently not, because they are in this situation. And I didn't follow through with the story because I don't have a reason, because I didn't follow through with the story. Because when the news, when they air things out, they don't do a follow up. So hey, I didn't follow up. But yes, you all. So it is very important to get you a home inspection, even with a new construction home. So quick update on the book. So my latest book, Home Sweet New Home, walks you through every step of the new construction process to answer those nobody told me questions. So you can find it on Amazon, direct to authors, or you can contact me directly for a signed copy, you all. So I wrote this book because it's not a lot of education around. It's not a lot of education around new construction homes, and so I want to give you all, education around new construction homes. And what is it? That is pretty much it, you all. Thank you for hanging out with me on the Black Pen podcast. Remember, there's no right stage for everyone. The best time to buy is when it fits your needs, timeline, and etc. So just remember those 3 points, pre-selling, the middle, the end. So it's all on you. I provided you with the information, and so the rest is on you. And if you found this helpful, subscribe, comment with your questions or your story, and connect with me on social media for more tips, because I put most of my tips and a little bit of my videos on my Instagram page, that is AsberryCo, and you can go over there and check those things out. And that is it. So happy house hunting, and I will see you on the next episode of Black Pen.